something that a lot of us are shocked about, because if there's any region in Nigeria where people would normally say that, oh, they don't have all of these, like bigotry, whatever religion they accept and all of that. I mean, it was the southwestern part of the country. But with the 2023 election, we did see a whole new dimension that a lot of people haven't seen before. But there's always something that leads to something. And most times we are quick to forget about all of these things. Until yesterday, when I saw a tweet that somebody had done reminding us of what Remi Tinubu, the wife of the former governor of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, had said in 2019, I had absolutely and totally forgotten about it. I knew I did a video as of that time. I did a YouTube video on what she had said as of that time. But hey, a lot of things happen, and most times we tend to forget. I'm going to show you a video of what she has said. It's in Yoruba. For those of you that understand Yoruba, you'll be able to digest it more. But for those of us that don't understand Yoruba, we are more dependent on the explanation that people had done. But before I show that video, I will say something about the fact that we've had politics, democracy, election, politics have been used to divide the people. They've been used to cause a lot of division. Divisiveness have been brought into Nigeria because we have selfish politicians who are ready to do anything, use anything, no matter how heinous it is, for them, no matter how unethical it is for them to get into office. And constantly, that is what we have seen happen again and again and again over time. So just take a moment and watch this video of Remi Tinubu.
That's
Sísáàdì tí wà lọ bí mọ fún Igbo. Ṣé kí lọ kò bí èsì wá? Òbí èsè lẹ́ ti gbà bọ̀dé. Olóyè òbí èsè lẹ́ ti gbà bọ̀dé. Ó ti lọ mú kámẹ́rà wá lọ lé ẹ̀ ní sí ẹ ti gbà bọ̀dé. A máa jogún yín ni. Àwa la máa jogún yín. Àgọ́ wa ló máa jáde yẹn. A máa jogún yín. Láìsẹ̀ pé yìí nìkan ni aráàlú. Haúsá wà ní àgbà wọn láyè. Kàlàbá wà ní àgbà wọn láyè. Ẹ wá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé báwo ni tí wàá ṣe jẹ́.
Okay, I'm just, I was lost in thought a bit. I'm just thinking, this was not inside her room. She was making this statement, This was not her. It was in front of media, camera, and she knew there were cameras around because she would make reference to that camera. For those of you who understand Yoruba, I'm sure you've already gotten everything. Like I said earlier, for those of us who don't understand Yoruba, we're depending on the translation that some people had done. But for me, the audacity to make this statement in such a public place shows how much they have worked on it. So whatever division that you see today, whatever bigotry that you see today, the hatred against Igbo that you see today, Remi Tinubu, and of course, this is the Tinubu's family were at the heart of it because they needed to have this for them to be able to get to whatever ladder that they're going to get to. And you see Remi Tinubu in her element with such venom and such, conviction and such this thing, talking about this thing. So we have someone here called Juba in 2022 that had, sort of like explain some of the things that she was saying, and it's in it. He say, we will invoke Lagos deities to chase away the Igbos who refuse to learn our language. Those that insisted not to marry the Yorubas, we will inherit their belongings. We will chase them away and inherit their properties. And you can see up to today, there are a lot of, it's increasing. This mentality, this bigotry, this hatred against Igbos, and the fact that, they want to inherit property. How crazy can you be? How sick can you be? How bereft of self-worth and self-esteem can you be that instead of you thinking of how to make your own property, how to make your own money, all you're thinking about is how to inherit somebody else's money? And this gets to the question where you now have to ask Remi Tinubu, how many people's property have you inherited to be where you are? Because of course, like people have always said, what have you guys really built? What have you really done? Where is this thing that your wealth can be traced to? No matter what you, for example, you look at Dangote or $10, Bua, what's the other, Adenuga. No matter how you can say, okay, Nigerian billionaire, blah, 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 but you can still trace them to something, to you can still say this, but what is that thing that you can trace, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his family too. So it's sitting down and thinking of going to inherit, people's property. While I was doing a search, I came across this person. As far as I'm concerned, it's absolutely, what do they call them? Anyhowness. Let me not use the word I wanted to use. But Femi Fani-Kayode did this tweet in 2019, and it was done on the 9th of March 2019. So we are talking about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, Remi Tinubu started, sowing this seed that we're seeing, this seed of hatred against Igbos and their properties. Remi Tinubu started sowing it, and you can see she sowed it, it's already yielding fruit. You can see the way a lot of young people, a lot of more people are doing all of this agitation, looking for everything to rope Igbos into something, to blame them, quick to blame them for one thing or the other. And this is the tweet he did. He said, Igbo, we do not trust you again. He was quoting Senator Remi Tinubu. At the time that Remi Tinubu made this statement, she was actually a senator. And he said, these words have done more harm to Southern unity and national cohesion than any in recent years. Needless to say, the beautiful senator, who I have immense respect for, spoke for herself, her husband, and APC, not the Yoruba. This was Femi Fani-Kayode saying this on the 9th of March 2019. Over 5 years ago, they've sown this seed, and this seed has germinated, it has grown, it's out here. So whatever it is that you see being done today was deliberate, it was orchestrated for one thing, and it was done by Tinubu, his family, his core. We can say his wife here, representing him very well and putting this out there. These are the things that we forget over time and we overlook, we move on, we bring on other things. Sometimes we don't connect the dots. The dots are there being done all over and all the time. And hey, this is what it is right now. This is the thing that we are facing. We have politicians who are ready to destroy Nigeria, and they are ready to use whatever weapon at their disposal to destroy Nigeria. And what we must do is that we must never allow them destroy this country, because this Nigeria belongs to all of us, and no Nigeria is more Nigeria than